Hi guys, I'm here and I'm back in Tottenham and England Football Manager series, and today we have a match for England against Saudi Arabia. This is my first match in charge of England. We are away at Saudi Arabia. It's not the biggest match, but I couldn't cancel it and make a bigger one, so let's just go with it. It should be a win, but I tried to capture the mix between experience and youth, hence why I've got players like Phil Jones, Jack Wilshere in there. We've also got the experience in Ashley Cole. You've got Wayne Rooney, Peter Crouch, those sorts of players. Whether Crouch actually make it to the Euros and probably not the World Cup, I don't know. He is already 33. It depends on how he does. He is very slow as well, but he's a good target man and he did well for Stoke last season, so I might as well go through the whole team anyway. So it's Hart in goal, Walker, Jones, Shawcross, Cole, Gerrard, Wilshere, Lennon, who's actually just moved to Arsenal. Is it Andy or Andrew? Adam, that's it. Adam Johnson, Crouch and Rooney up front. So yeah, let's go straight into this. Obviously I've got Drogba as my assistant here at England and at Tottenham. It's just nice to be working with the same person all the time. Rooney, trying to win that ball back. Yeah, like I say, this should be a win for us today, and I'm hoping that we can get a few goals, just to really show how it does. But really, what we're trying to do here today is just get used to the tactics and just try and play as well as we possibly can. Crouch, should be scoring that second one there. But yeah, we're hoping that England can produce a few really good strikers soon, because Gerrard, nice goal, cross from Johnson and header from Gerrard. But yeah, I'm hoping there'll be a few new strikers coming through, because I don't want to be relying on Rooney. Bent, I don't really know about. I haven't really used him in this game. I know in Football Manager 2012 he was absolutely shocking, and he shouldn't be any better now because he's had one of the worst seasons of his life in real life. But he had a good season last season in the game, and he's got some good stats, so I think he's going to be a pretty decent player, and hoping that he can be a good player for us. Although I'm going to be using Crouch as the target man for this game. But yeah, I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping that there can be a few new young strikers. We have one at Tottenham in Lee Ashton. He seems like he could be very good in the future, and I'm certainly hoping that he will be. Yeah, so anyway, already 1-0 up, about almost half an hour gone. Haven't really had many chances, just kind of been getting used to the formation and the new tactics, really, it seems. And I'm hoping, I've taken over at the right time. Gerrard with another goal, what an absolute tank. I've taken over at the right time just after a big competition. So I've got 2 years before the next real test to really sort my team out, find out who are the best players for England. It's another header from Gerrard, actually, a very, very nice diving header. It's a fantastic goal. He was on form today. But yeah, I really want to just find out what's my best team is. I might actually leave Tottenham next year as long as it ends good. I've been challenged to win the Champions League one more time to get on par with the subscriber who's won it twice for Manchester United. Go and have a shot, Lennon. To be honest, winning it for Tottenham is harder than winning it for United, just because United start off with a better team. But with the funds I had available, really, it wasn't too hard, was it? We kind of there were the semi-final and such. That was a very hard game, and there were some very tough games. But in terms of actually doing it, there were no really big teams we came up against. Real Madrid and Barcelona were both knocked out. Man City we had to play, but to be honest, I was fairly confident going against them, and we actually ended up drawing both games and we're going through on penalties. But yeah, so we weren't really tested in terms of which teams we played. Obviously we didn't play bad teams, it's just we didn't play the best, such as Manchester United, Real Madrid, historically anyway. I don't know, maybe Tottenham, City, Fenerbahce are the best teams in Europe now. Perhaps, maybe Barcelona just really poor in this game, I don't really know. Good save from Joe Hart. They actually come close there though. Saudi Arabia, they're not the worst team in the world. They're certainly not the best, but they're certainly not the worst either, for sure. The one thing I'm not sure about England at the moment is we don't seem to have any world-class players, at least in this game. Rooney's a very good player, obviously. I say no. Okay, Rooney, Hart, that's about all I can say. I think Wilshere and Jones will become very, very good, and other players such as Shawcross, who's already a very good defender, but I don't think I could say any are actually, apart from mostly Rooney and Hart, there aren't any other like world-class players. Where at Tottenham I've got Falcao, Bale, pretty much all my team basically, so starting 11 at least anyway, and some even on the bench. Gerrard used to be, I wouldn't call him world class anymore. 2 goals against Saudi Arabia isn't exactly the, it doesn't exactly make you world class, does it? It's not, obviously it's a good thing, but it doesn't necessarily make you world class. And you could make the argument all Premier League players are world class, but I'm talking about really good, who you can rely on to change a game, like Bale. Well, Bale's the only one I really have I can actually rely on to, 99% of the time change the game. Falcao will get the goals, but he won't necessarily like change a game. If he's playing bad, normally the team plays bad. It's similar with Sandro, whereas Bale can play in a team playing really bad, but still set up a goal, score a goal. So yeah, I don't really have anyone who can do that with England. Really, I wouldn't rely on Rooney to do that. I really wouldn't mind having a Bale, Messi, Ronaldo type player. One of those. All seem to be wingers, the ones that really make the difference in this game. Anyway, with the way I play, Rooney's just having a talking to. No yellow card there, luckily for us. So yeah, we haven't really had any chances apart from 2 goals really, not any really good chances anyway. May have been the odd one there and here and there, but overall it's still been a fairly good performance. Go on, Crouch. Otai, I think it's say anyway. Right, let's make a couple of let's make a substitution now. Get Carrick on for Gerrard. Gerrard's doing really well, he's just a bit tired, so let's get him off. Jones kicks it downfield to absolutely no one. Another thing I like is I can keep an eye on some of my players from Tottenham and look at them for England. It's just a bit easier to watch players when you're also managing a club, such as Jones, what's his face, Walker, and also players I may come up against anyone in the Premier League really, which is pretty much most of my squad. Certainly now that Lennon's back in there, playing back in the country with Arsenal, which I thought was really strange, obviously being a former Tottenham player, but obviously Inter Milan didn't want him, so he's decided to come back to North London in Arsenal. Okay, let's make some more, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, let's make some more changes anyway. Darren Bent on for Crouchy, he's not had the best game, but he's been alright. Sinclair on for Johnson. Get Cole off for Baines. Walker off. No, I'll leave Walker on. I'll take off Shawcross and get on Tompkins. Just want to have a quick look at him. And I'm thinking, yeah, let's get the Ox on for Lennon as well. So that's all 6 changes we can possibly made out of 9 substitutes named. So hopefully we can just go and get a couple more goals now. That's all I really want. Nice performance really. So all the substitutions have now been made. Kyle Walker's been quite error prone today. He's been quite solid as well, though he hasn't really made any critical errors, so I'm not too annoyed with his performance. I like to see how Oxlade-Chamberlain does. Oh, he scored. Who's that? It was Bent, yeah. It was close to Rooney, so I wasn't sure whether it was him or Bent. As you see here, Oxlade just kind of chips it in with his right foot just inside the box, and Rooney it just brushes him, I think, with Bent, with the volley. And I think Rooney and Bent are going to be the 2 strikers. I did think Crouch maybe, but he's 33. I don't really know if there's much point in really putting him in the squad, because he's so old. It's not like he's going to improve. Yeah, that's all I can really say. He's not going to improve. He may be a pretty decent striker. I may even still have him in the squad. But I don't know. Maybe I don't think he's going to be going to the Euros, let alone the World Cup. And the World Cup's really the one I'm targeting to win. Oh, really? Oxlade, he's a beast, Oxlade. Just going to put that out there. Yeah, he's come on and already pretty much set up 2 goals. I don't think the first one was actually, I think Rooney, that did come off Rooney. But this one certainly comes off Rooney after Oxlade crosses it, and it's in Rooney's goal. Sinclair now with a chance to prove what, with a chance to prove why I had a few expectations about him. He did get one of the best goals of the season. I can't remember whether he got goal of the season, didn't I? I can't remember. I don't really see why. It was a good goal, but I just would have thought there would have been better. I'm pretty sure we scored a few better actually, and I'm sure there were other teams who scored better as well. But I don't know. But he had a good season with Stoke last season. He's actually made a move to West Brom now, has Scott Sinclair. So we'll see how that one turns out. Hart with a good save, tipping it over the bar there. Saudi Arabia with some late pressure. It is 4-0. This is the kind of result I wanted, really. It hasn't been the best performance, but what do you expect? You know, my players aren't fully used to the tactics, and it's a new manager. It's always going to take time just to get it perfect or get it going really good. But 4-0 wins I'm perfectly happy with, to be honest. So yeah, just basically approaching the last few minutes now, and looks like that's how it's going to end. Yeah, it will. After this, there we go. Has ended. Gerrard got 2 goals early in the game in the first half, and then Bent scored. Then Rooney scored. Gerrard gets man of the match. Who deserved to win with more chances, more possession. It was basically just better all round from us, really. So yeah, I don't know. There's not really a lot more to say, I don't think. Let's quickly go and have a quick gander at which strikers there are available to me. Says Welbeck. I haven't used him on this year's game. Let's see what he's been like recently. Hasn't really been playing for United, really. You could do with a loan move or something. Sturridge, I don't think he's been playing for Chelsea either. No, he doesn't really play a lot either. He could also do with a loan move. So those 2 could be in. Walcott's obviously going to be a player I'm going to look to try and play, whether it be up front or what, I don't know yet. Gary Hooper, Andy Carroll, maybe the new Crouch. He's got very good heading. He's a good target man to have. Wonder what his stats been like again. Yeah, not amazing because well, he's been playing a very poor Liverpool team. Whether that's partly him, I'm not sure. Fraser Campbell's recently moved to Fulham. I don't think he's ever going to be getting in the team, to be honest. No, he's just been playing Championship football last year, so I very much doubt it. Yeah, we're just really weak in terms of strikers right now. Gary Hooper's alright, but I don't know. He's obviously in the SBL. It's a much worse. As much as I love Gary Hooper, it's a much worse league. So let's take a look at. Obviously, we've got Owen Murray here at Tottenham. He looks like he could be a future England star, whether it be on the wing or as a striker. I'm not quite sure yet. We also have Louis Black, who's, I don't know. He could be good. He looks like he's going to be good anyway. But he's another one that could play on the wing as well. So therefore, probably won't be that tall. Lee Ashton we got out on loan at Norwich right now, and he's got some really good stats. He's not the quickest, but I think he's going to be a really good target man. How did he do last year? Actually, he went on loan to Millwall, wasn't it? No, Norwich as well in the Championship, and he got 9 goals in the Championship at the age of 17 to 18. And he only started 4 games, so you gotta give him something. And we bought him for 5 million. He's got, I've got high hopes of him. So yeah, we've obviously got Mason Bennett, who's going to be a good player. He'll probably play on the wing for me as England, but I know he's supposed to come quite good. Jeff Hayward, I think he's on loan from me. Yeah, he's another player who's actually mine. And he was on loan at Middlesbrough last year, and he did all right, I guess, considering how old he is. And in terms of just players in general, there are quite a few. Gareth Barnard, he looked like he could be quite good. I had a look at him before actually. I think I made a bid for him a while ago, but United beat me to him because I found out about him when they were already halfway through negotiations. He looks like he could be a good left back anyway at some point. But yeah, there aren't really many really ones that really look like could do something. There are obviously some that look like could really do something. But we'll just have to see exactly what happens, won't we? Yeah, I don't know. You never know, one of these guys might actually end up being absolutely amazing. Chuba Akpom. You never know. What about this guy? I mean, he's already got some good stats there. So you never really know who's going to be amazing, but you can bet these guys. Nathan Smith's another one from me at Tottenham. I paid West Ham a few million for him. Yeah, 5 million for him. So again, he's one that seems to have quite a lot of expectation around him. He's obviously got good dribbling already. He's relatively quick already. Good free kicks, good long throws, good determination, which is always good. His finishing isn't great, but I'm sure that'll come with time. He just seems like someone who could, do something at some stage. Let's just take a look at all these messages. Anything that really catch my eye. So yeah, they're happy about the Saudi Arabia result. My team, England team, are. So that's all very nice and good. There have been a couple of job offers offered out. I offered Emil Heskey a reserve manager's job. I'm not sure they've actually got one going. But that's the job he wanted. If not, I'll try and give him another job. Oh, I didn't want to do that. But yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah, thanks for watching. Please leave a like if you did enjoy, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.